Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about the mess. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. So, this is according to people.com. So, Megan Thee Stallion seeks restraining order against Tory Lanez while he's in. Yes, yes, you heard what I just said. Megan Thee Stallion seeks restraining order against Tory Lanez while he's in jail. Accuses him of psychological warfare. Girl, warfare. Girl. I'm thinking of some furniture, honey. Warfare and harassment. Tory Lanez continues to subject Megan Thee Stallion to repeated trauma and re-victimization. A new restraining order filing alleges. So Megan Thee Stallion has requested a restraining order against Tory Lanez, whom she alleges is harassing her from prison. Did I say this was recorded? This is reported by People.com. Whom she alleges is harassing her from prison through social media and utilizing third parties, according to court documents obtained by People. On Tuesday, December the 17th, Megan Thee Stallion, real name Megan Pete, filed the petition for the restraining order requesting the Los Angeles Superior Court judge prevent Lanez, real name Daystar Peterson, from orchestrating harassment against her through third parties. Lanez, 32, allegedly has continued to harass the 29-year-old singer even now while behind bars, per the court document. Despite being sentenced to 10 years in prison for shooting Miss Pete, Mr. Peterson continues to subject her to repeated trauma and re-victimization, the filing alleges. In 2022, y'all already know, he was convicted of ASSAULT with a semi-automatic firearm, having a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and discharging a firearm with gross negligence after shooting the Grammy winner in her feet in 2020. In August 2023, he was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Lanez has filed an appeal. Megan's filing alleges that Lanez recruited blogger, girl, y'all know I will mess her name up, Milagro Grams, real name Milagro Elizabeth Cooper, to engage in a conspiratorial relationship. In October, Megan filed a lawsuit against Cooper for alleged harassment and churning out falsehoods related to Megan and Lane's 2020 shooting. On Tuesday, December the 10th, Megan amended her complaint against Cooper by adding an additional factual detail from Mr. Peterson's prison call logs, which shed light on Mr. Peterson's conspiratorial relationship with Miss Cooper. In these prison calls, Mr. Peterson's father, when he thought no one was listening, asked his son about payments to Miss Cooper for her harassment of Miss Pete. How are they ever going to prove something like that? Mr. Peterson responded. Exactly, reads. The filing continues. Instead of denying that Miss Cooper has been paid, they question how Miss Pete uncovered their conspiracy. Ooh, baby. Mm. 3 days later, y'all do know. Let me say something, baby. I don't know a lot about prison. Girl, that's not my ministry, and I don't need to know about it. But, girl, you do know that whenever you speak to people in prison jail, those phone calls are being recorded. And if you got a little access, money, or whatever, girl, you can access those phone logs, those phone calls. You can. Now, I might can't access them, but I'm sure Rock Nation, hey, can access them. Okay. All right. Anyway, 3 days later, okay. 3 days later, the filing alleges that Lanez proved once again that he is working with Miss Cooper to bully, harass, and further victimize Miss Pete. Megan alleges in court docs that Lanez put out a statement with Unite the People, which is the law firm Mr. Peterson himself recruited to represent Miss Cooper in an effort to cover up their conspiracy. People reached out to Cooper's lawyers for comment. The restraining order petition added that Lanez's continued harassment has caused severe emotional distress and reputational harm. Mm, girl. Mr. Peterson is fully aware of the impact of his psychological warfare he has waged against Miss Pete, yet he continues to deputize his supporters to attack Miss Pete's character and integrity, the filing alleges. Girl, Miss Thing, Megan, Whitefish, what's her name? Megan, I follow her. Megan Cuniff. She posted um, the alleged receipts of the payments that were made. Megan's lawyer, I'll post the tweet. Megan's lawyers also obtained Zelle records that show Lane's father, Sunstar John Peterson, paid Milagro $3,000 between October the 28th, 2020, and March 3rd, 2022, in six payments between $2,000 and $1,000. The total, it came out to be like $3,000. I'll post the who is this? Milagro. They said she's a blogger. I don't know. Um, Listen, this is a mess. Baby, first of all, girl, I don't know what type of payment this is, if we're gonna be honest. 500, 1,000, 300, 200, 500, 500. Girl, that's it. Girl, now we all gonna do a little strange things for a piece of change. But girl, when I tell you, girl, you was getting a piece of change. Girl, a piece. Girl, absolutely not. Girl, for me to get caught up into some mess, girl, I'm gonna need to be able to change some stuff around in my life. My life is not gone. The girl, I listen. I don't live no fabulous girl. Y'all could tell. Look at this couch. Okay, I don't live this fabulous, over the top, luxurious lifestyle. But $3,000 ain't gonna do too much for me. Okay, it ain't. I hope she got paid more than this, and we just don't know. Because if this is true, that she was receiving payments basically from the family to, I guess, um, use whatever she does, podcast, um, what uh radio station, YouTube, Black Planet page, girl, MySpace page, Jack Ryan, I don't know, um if that is true that they were paying her to, I guess, use her voice to go after Megan, girl, that's not a lot of money to me. A 500, like I said, I hope she got paid more than that. I hope she did. Okay, that's why I said, girl, the girls can't afford me. Okay, I'm an expensive hoe. So, girl, if you think you gonna come over here trying to, girl, buy me out and get me to come down here and use my little use my little channel to girl, try to sway the people, girl, it's gonna come with a hefty price tag. Okay, baby, I'm gonna have to be in a condo in the sky. Okay, I'm gonna have to be able to buy, girl, I'm gonna have to be able to, girl, buy some stuff, put some stuff away, girl, help a few family members out, you know. Anyways, but yeah, all jokes aside, it is what it is. You know, I saw some people saying that Megan needs to let it go, but if Tory is doing what they allege that he's doing, then I wouldn't let it go either. It's one thing for Tory to, I guess, want to tell his side of the story, right? It's another thing for you to go down this path of paying people allegedly to basically do your dirty work for you. It is what it is. All right, y'all, let's move on. So, listen, the other day, I made a video about Remy Ma and Papoose. So for the girls and boys who don't know, I have a list of men who I is like he's a good man, Savannah. Right? Now the list is not long, but I have my list. And on that list, we have like Dr. Eugene from Married to Medicine, Russell Wilson, Prince Harry, and I also had Papoose. Girl, Papoose was on my list. Papoose was on my list. And I also had like Cecil. I think Cecil is a good man. I do. I'm trying to figure out if Cecil works. Cecil from Married to I'm just trying to figure out if Cecil work. Cecil work, girl. You know I do not like no lazy ass nigga. Girl, I'm sorry. I do not like a nigga who don't work. Girl, that's when I started tapping into my old school ways, girl. If a man don't work, he don't eat. Okay? So I don't that's all I'm trying to figure out if that nigga don't work. Some people say that he does real estate, but anyways, it's not that's besides the point. I have a few men on my list, and Papoose was on my list. I came down here, I made a video, and the video was almost 30 minutes long. And I did everything I said I wasn't going to do because I was like, I'm not going through all these text messages and I'm not going through these screenshots. It was a lot. And of course, I got to run in my mouth like I always do. And I was like, girl, I'm just going to go ahead and just talk about these screenshots. I was just going to talk about a few of them. I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about these screenshots and the text messages that were, I guess leaked or they posted on the blogs. And so as I'm going through and I'm editing the video, I get to like the 10-minute mark. And I'm like, girl, where is the sound? I'm like, where is the sound? I'm like, why I don't hear nothing? Girl, when I tell you it was no audio. So I think what happened was this. That day when I told y'all that I had received 2 Amber Alerts, one of the alerts, when you receive, you're going to receive them throughout the day, even if it's the same one. So one of the alerts came back through. So as I'm recording the video, of course, when the Amber Alert came through, my phone automatically stopped because something was interrupting the recording. Cool. It always happens, right? So I saw what it was. I was like, okay, that's the same Amber Alert. I'd already talked about it in my Real Housewives of Salt Lake City video. Went back, looked, made sure the microphone was green, and I just hit the record button and I went right back to talking. I ain't skipped a beat, right? It didn't matter because I was gonna have to edit the video anyways. So I'm just talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. And so I'm assuming, I don't know, but this is just my assumption. I'm assuming that when the Amber Alert came through, of course, it stopped the video. And I guess the whole mic just malfunctioned and stopped. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, girl, the light was still green. So I just assumed, because when the light starts blinking, that means the battery's about to die, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know what happened, but all I know is that was the time that the Amber Alert came through. And that's when, as I was editing the video, that the audio stopped. So I was just basically just running my mouth for a whole extra like 20 minutes and it didn't catch nothing. When I tell you, I was sick to my stomach. And my goal that day, after I did that video, my goal was to do 2 more videos. Baby, I wouldn't have got in the bed. Bitch, I would have got my black ass in the bed. I said, girl, when I said it was devastation for the nation, girl, I was done. Girl, I was like, girl, just take me out, girl. I just wasted, girl, a whole 20 extra minutes of my life. Do you hear me? So I was done. Girl, I was like, I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep. I don't want to talk to nobody. Don't call my phone. Don't text me. Don't talk to me. Don't say nothing to me. Don't look at my direction. Don't speak to me. I don't want to talk. That's how I was acting. Now, mind you, I'm the only one that lives. I'm the only one. Bitch, I'm the only one in my apartment. Girl, I live by myself. And I had a whole attitude with myself. Okay? So anyways, I calmed down. And I thought about it, and I was like, I'm not making it. I was probably thinking about going back and just kind of like regurgitating the same information and just piecing it together from the spot where the audio didn't catch. And then I changed my mind. But here we are to kind of just give a quick run. And then I kind of calmed down. Now I'm calm down. Okay, so here we are to talk about Fat Joe and what he had to say about some of the mess. So let's listen to Fat Joe, and then I'll kind of give some commentary on the whole Papoose. Again, I'm not going through all those text messages again because I'm just not. I'm sorry, y'all. But I'll just give a quick commentary on the whole Remy Ma and Papoose, okay? Okay, so this is according to the Shade Room. Fat Joe speaks on the drama between Remy Ma and Papoose. I can't stop it. They won't listen to me. So Fat Joe expressed how he feels about the drama between Remy Ma and Papoose online. The rapper says he doesn't feel like there's anything he could have done to stop the back and forth. Okay.
This never tells me our personal relationship business. But what I know is I left y'all last night. We went to Brooklyn Chop House. She treated 10 grown men to dinner. And I woke up.
Girl, I want to stop right there. I want to stop right there, baby. Hold up. Did y'all hear what he said? He said Remy Ma treated 10 grown men to dinner. You know, before we get, I just want to say this before we get back into the audio, and then I'm gonna let it play through. I don't think it's an issue with women paying for dinner. I don't, girl. We in 2024, okay? Girl, you can pay for dinner sometimes, okay? Girl, we scream equality until it's time to pull out your motherfucking credit card, okay? Then you sitting there with your purse. Girl, we scream equality, right? Until it's time for you to cover the motherfucking check. And then you sitting there with your Chanel purse. Girl, all your Tory Burch, all your Kate Spade, okay? All your Aldo accessories, girl, all your Steve Madden. Girl, you know what I'm saying? Your Valentino, girl, your Gucci, your Louis Prada, girl, you don't want to open her up and pull out your debit card, your credit card, and pay for dinner, right? Girl, we want equality, not with my goddamn money. Okay, now that ain't the type of quality we talking about. But no, listen, I'm not mad at Remy Ma paying for dinner because on some real shit, if this was Rihanna, for example, out with a group of men paying, nobody would think anything because it's like Rihanna is a boss. She's a billionaire. We know that her paying for a dinner for a group of men, it's not that big of a deal, right? But it maybe I am moving the line because I don't know what Remy Ma got in her bank account. I'm assuming she got way more than what I got in mine. Okay, but it does sound a little weird that Remy Ma is like paying for like all these grown ass men to eat. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. And Papoose was right there. But I guess on the flip side, right? Remy Ma could have put on a show and slid Papoose a credit card and just told him to pay. So why we even got to go through all of this if we all really family and friends? That's the only way it would make sense. The only way that this would make sense that Remy Ma it was paying for 10 girl, I'm sorry. And I know I'm moving the line. I know I am. The only way this would make sense is if like these were like family members, people who she really considers her brothers, you know, I'm not pulling out girl, I'm not pulling out my motherfucking debit card, credit card to pay for no 10 grown ass men. Bitch, my money gotta be long for me to do some shit like that. If I was a woman, bitch, as a man, I ain't doing it. Okay? Girl, I just got me and my closest sisters. Who ticket is this? Me, her, and her. Them other niggas, I don't know. Okay, I just know these three. Girl, I pay for them though. Them other ones, I don't know them niggas like that. Mm-mm. They got it. They got it. Okay. No. Okay. So let's go back to listening to. When I heard Fat Joe say that, I was about to say Big Pun. Rest in peace, Big Pun. When I heard Fat Joe say that she paid for 10 grown men, I said that's exactly why she don't want Papoose. The nigga ain't. There's no shade. The nigga ain't got no motherfucking money. Oh, broke ass nook, bitch. No, girl. Hold up. Okay. There was some music playing. I ain't trying to get my stuff demonetized. Okay, let's go back to the clip. Let's find it. I have it saved. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go, y'all. Let's go.
This never tells me our personal relationship business. But what I know is I left y'all last night. We went to Brooklyn Chop House. She treated 10 grown men to dinner. And I woke up in the morning and my phone was going crazy. And they was like, yo, look what's going on. I'm like, what the? How do you manage that between your bro and your sis? I don't even know how to manage that well. Yeah, this is a hard situation because of him, she made me love him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I really love him. You know what I'm saying? That's my goddaughter's father. So a whole bunch of, I'm like I try to tell you, I'm old school morals. You know what I'm saying? So like with me, it's like, damn, like I'm the godfather. These people pass away, I raised the baby. I don't like none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like none of that. What I can't do is stop it or have it that like they won't listen to me.
Right. You have a history of mediating a lot of beefs. A lot of people.
I might have mediated beef for a long time. Now that is gone.
I'm saying, like,
off the rocker.
We know you for not getting in the middle, but being in the middle and being, all right, y'all stop.
You know, it's a different type of thing when you got a husband. First of all, for the first time she ever asked me for advice, I said, listen, it's different. You have this your husband. Nobody come to my house tell my wife. You know what I'm saying? This your husband. I can't get in the middle of that. That's y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And there's kids involved.
It's the best kid in the world. My goddaughter is the most beautiful kid in the world. She's so, I wish this didn't happen.
That's Remy twin right there, for real.
She's just a beautiful kid, very smart. Just never tells me.
I will say I can understand how that could be a hard spot to be in, because as he said, and people do it all the time. People get in relationships, and your family and friends are either forced to, not forced, but they start to treat your new girlfriend, boyfriend, probably soon to be wife, husband, as family. You grow to love these people. And then when you hear, the shit is going down, um, you don't want to get in the middle, even though, girl, I'm about to say something. His loyalty should be to Remy Ma, and that's just what it is. I don't give a damn. Okay. While yes, I understand that you love Papoose, your loyalty is to Remy Ma. Um, but I can also understand how it could be a difficult position to be in, because I'm not stupid. I know that a lot of people do put marriage on a pedestal. And so now now Fat Joe probably feels like I'm in the situation where, you hear people say all the time, stay out of married folk business. And even though Fat Joe is married, he's probably just staying out of married folk business, because that's what they tell people. Um, it is what it is, excuse me. He'll figure it out. Now, girl, Remy Ma and Papoose, baby. Baby. The shit hit the fan. And when I tell you it hit the fan, it hit the motherfucking fan. All I know, long story short, is Papoose supposedly got a girlfriend now named Charlize. They say she beats ass for a living, okay? And she want to fight Remy Ma. Now, Charlize might be a fighter, girl, but they say Remy is a stabber and a shooter, okay? And I know for a fact that bullets move faster than fist. So, you know what I'm saying? So, Charlize, just be careful, baby. Because Remy don't fight foul. That's why she went. I don't know. You better bitch, you better check Remy charges. You better check Remy charges. Um I don't know who to believe in the situation with Remy Ma and Papoose. I Because this is a problem, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and say something that's gonna. I do not want to piss y'all off. It is too early in the morning to be pissing people off. I get it that these be y'all husbands and y'all men, but it's kind of like Tiana Taylor. Y'all go so y'all put it's like in you to protect these men, and I get that's her husband, but then when it's mad day, all this shit starts to come out, right? And we don't know your husband. You know your husband. You know how the nigga is, right? But I just think that's where the I can't think of the word. The confusion starts to come in because you'll have someone like Tiana Taylor who's out here like, not too much on my bestie. And then, we turn around to Iman, it's pretty much dragging you, not physically, but girl, he don't give a fuck about you. He not saying, not too much of my bestie. Girl, he going in all the way. While you over here still with your cape on protecting the nigga. So then here we go with Remy Ma, who's now, throwing it out there that Papoose ain't did this. He ain't whipped the nigga ass. He ain't got no money. I'm the one with all the motherfucking money, right? Like now it's Mad Day, and now he a broke nigga who can't fight. So even though Remy Ma is not necessarily out in these streets like defending Papoose, right? But all this shit has been going on, and there's probably more. Oh, and then another thing that she said. Now, oh girl, she said that Papoose put his hands on her. That's why I said I got to take Papoose. Papoose got to come off the list. I'm sorry. Ooh, maybe it's the champagne, and I'm gonna regret saying this. You know what I am sick and tired of? Ooh, we having kitchen table talk. I shouldn't say this. I don't want to get in trouble. Can y'all please not cancel me? Can y'all please not cancel me, please? Oh, I should have said this here. Remy came out and said that I don't want to say it. Oh, I'm gonna say it. It's this champagne, girl. The champagne is going through me. Listen, this is all I'm gonna say. Remy came out and said that Papoose was knocking her head between a washer and a dryer. She said that, girl, the workers, they were, I think, getting a pool installed or something. They were getting something worked on at their home. And part of the reason why it wasn't finished either on time or finished, period, was because the workers had to call the cops to the house because Papoose put his hands on her. And she said that it's video and audio. I think she said video and audio to back up what she said. Oh, I'm about to say something. Oh, I shouldn't say this. Ooh. Girl, I do. Ooh. Girl, please don't cancel me. Okay. I think I can just get sick and tired. Like, if you're going to go as far as telling us, because now you've put us in the group chat. Let me start off with that. You have put us in the group chat. This is not like you were over there minding your business, trying to keep your relationship private, like a Tiana Taylor. Tiana Taylor, even though she looked like a fool to me in some areas, she was really trying to keep her marriage, her divorce, a private situation. Because in reality, it ain't none of our goddamn business, right? So I understand with Tiana, like, this is my business. I don't want nobody in my business. Girl, we can just get a divorce, go on by our business, and it is what it is. Tiana didn't really put us in her business. Iman put us in their business when he started basically going against what she was trying to do. And then once Iman and the photos of the girl with his necklace on got out, that's when all the shit hit the fan, right? But in this situation with Remy Ma is putting us and Papoose, they're putting us in the group chat. They're adding us. And now you have Remy coming out saying, this nigga put his hands on me and I got proof to back it up. Well, bitch, put the proof out. Because all I'm saying is, if you're going to go as far as telling us that the nigga beating your ass and you got proof to back it up, then put it out, girl. Because we didn't have to know none of this. But you trying to tell us because you want us to know. You want us to know. Then, bitch, let us know. That's all I'm saying. I get sick and tired of people coming out saying, I got this and I'm going to do this. And maybe it's at the expense, maybe their lawyers are telling them, don't do that. I get it, right? The lawyers out there tell us. Y'all telling them, don't do that, girl. But girl, she done already did it. So maybe it's the messy part in me that really wants to know. I just don't like when people come out with these claims, right? And you're saying that this nigga beat my ass or he put his hands on me. They had to get him off of me. And you're like, I have evidence to back it up. Girl, for me, bitch, I just would have put the video. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just gonna put the video out. Click. Let it go viral. I ain't saying nothing. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I might need to take that part out the video. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. I don't know, y'all. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Not to sound insensitive. I'm not trying to sound insensitive. I'm just saying in situations, especially with these celebrities, where people come out and be like, I got this and this and this and this and this and this and this, and you did X, Y, and Z. If it's not, if it's not from the advice of a lawyer telling you don't do it, then girl, let us know. You don't went this far. And I'm sure your lawyers are probably, if you are in contact with the lawyer, I'm sure your lawyer is pissed off that you down to the Instagram anyways. That's off the rip. I'm sure he or she or they don't want you saying nothing. So you done already pissed them off because now they got extra. And they're gonna get paid for it. But I'm just saying that you just add more. You just add extra work to what I already got to do. Anyways, so yeah, girl, that's what's going on with Papoose and Remy Ma. I do believe believe it or not, I do believe a lot of the stuff that Remy Ma said. I do. I just get frustrated because, and this is across the board, and this is what all of us, me included. You know, mad day come now. All of a sudden, you want to start spraying a bitch cheek. Now, just the other day, y'all was holding hands and in love. Now it's mad day. Now the nigga is broke. He ain't got no money. He ain't beat the nigga ass. He put his hands on me. Ooh. Oh, just because you put a ring on my finger. That's old school Selena Johnson. Just because you put some clothes on my back. Okay? It's called Hit on Me. The way he hit on me. The way he hit on me. Okay? How good, wait, the way he hit on me. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Shout out to Selena Johnson. Selena probably got one of the best intros in music history. Yes. Not her first album, the second one, The Voice, baby. Mm. Feeling on down. I'm gonna be around. I can't remember the words. You know, nobody wanna hear me sing. Nobody even knew my name. Hey, hey, girl, that's the song. Bitch, Selena never got her props as an R&B singer, girl. She didn't. She didn't, girl. The third, I think it was her third album. The Flesh, baby. Now The Flesh, legendary. I'm telling y'all, The Flesh is a legendary album. Bullshit, you not. Selena. One thing Selena gonna do is give you a hit album. I never really got into the first album, but she has some. I listened to the singles. I'm your woman, and then the second album was everything, and then the third album was everything. And I didn't listen to the next album, and then she came out with like a little thing with Music Soul Child. And then she came out. I forgot the music, but she came. I think her last album was "Woman." Well, she got a song, girl. You know, girl, believe it or not, girl. As much shit as I talk, I love me a love song. When I tell you, I fucking love a love song, girl. If you got a sickening love song, girl, count me in. It's a song on there with Q Parker. You know Q Parker from 112. It's called Home. Oh, girl. Every time I hear it, I want to bust out crying. I'm telling y'all, go listen to Selena Johnson "Home" with Q Parker. I'm telling y'all gonna love it. I'm telling you, gonna love the song. And then she got a song called "Coming to My House." Bitch, I think she's girl. Don't say nothing. Put the kids to sleep. This is grown folks talk, girl. She got a song called "Coming to My House." I think she's talking about a nigga nutting in her, girl. Come inside my house. Girl, Miss Sting be singing. Bitch, shout out to Selena Johnson. Shout out to Selena Johnson. Miss Sting got some songs. She do. Selena never got her props as an R&B icon. Okay, icon is a stretch. Okay, girl, I'm gonna let girl, okay, girl, icon is a stretch. We're not gonna go that far. But she never got her props as an R&B songstress. I'll say that. I don't think she did. Because Selena really has some great music. Anyways, all right, y'all. I'm gone. I'm about to watch some Scandal. Y'all know I'm watching Scandal. Y'all know who I do not like? Girl, let me just say this before I get off of here. I do not like Fitz. Now, let me tell you, Fitz is a fine ass white. But I tell you, baby, I was looking at Fitz up and I was like, damn, Fitz is fine. I said, Olivia, I see why you was fucking his ass in a goddamn electrical closet, because I would have been fucking him too. Girl, when I tell you Fitz is fine as hell, girl, Fitz and Jake, bitch, Jake, to me, Jake got face. That Jake, girl, that Jake is a handsome white man. But that Fitz, it was something about that Fitz, but I do not like Fitz. Fitz was really the definition, in my opinion, of a privileged white man, mediocre girl, thought he ruled the world, thought that everyone was supposed to bow down to him. Like he was the definition of mediocrity. I'm dead serious. Like, girl, like you're a mess. Like you're really a mess. Like for real, for real. And when I look back, because this is like my third or fourth time watching Scandal, and I'm just now catching on to this. Now that I'm watching it this time, it's like they tried to paint Fitz as like, I don't know. I don't think when I'm looking back, I don't think Fitz is this man that I thought that he was, like the first, especially the first time. Melly, really low key, is like the character that never really got her just due. I'm about to sneeze. Hold up. I thought I was about to sneeze. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Melly, to me, top tier. Girl, when I tell you Melly should have banged Olivia's head, girl, with a brick, that bitch is disrespectful. When I tell you, bitch, that bitch, when I tell you that Fitz and that goddamn Olivia, girl, I would have put a hit out on that bitch. Do you hear me? Bitch, Olivia would have been, girl, bitch, bitch, Olivia would have been up there with Verna. Olivia was that was a disrespectful bitch, right? That was a disrespectful hoe. Do you hear me, bitch? I tell you, bitch. Melly should have been on Olivia's ass. Girl. Melly gave Olivia two. That y'all want to talk about a disrespectful hoe? That Olivia was disrespectful. And y'all know y'all know I'm always gonna drag the nigga. But that Olivia, that is somebody who should got her ass whooped. In real life. Well, not in real life, but on the show. Fitz, girl, she should have had somebody secretly, girl, assassinate his ass. Do you hear me? Because that Fitz was a mess. Fitz and Olivia should have been out of there. That's the only thing. That's the only thing Miller didn't do right. Girl, she was supposed to take them bitches out. Olivia and Fitz. Y'all know who I loved. Girl, I'm about to say something. This is gonna sound so crazy. As a gay man, okay, this is just me. Sometimes they do, and I have to agree. Sometimes they do kind of put gay men in a box, and not to say that we don't act this way. Some of us, all gay men don't act the same, right? You have the men who act like me. You have the men who act like Saucy Santana. It's just a range, right? The way we present ourselves, it just could be different. Everybody's not the same. We know that across the board, no matter who, what, race, color, whatever, race, ethnicity, it doesn't matter. Um, but I love the fact that when I look back and as I'm watching, that the gay man that they had on Scandal was not just stereotypical gay man. He was a man who was gay, but the motherfucker was ruthless. Girl. And girl, anybody can get it. It just wasn't okay, Miss Okay girl. It wasn't that type of gay. It was a man who some people would say was great at passing for straight, but he was gay and he was in a marriage. But girl, he was just ruthless. And I was like, girl, I was like, I was about to say Simon. Girl, Cyrus is really like, I don't think Simon really got his maybe he did and I just don't remember. I don't think Simon. I keep saying Simon. I don't think Cyrus really ever got his props for the character that he played and um the fact that again when they do cast a lot of gays in some of the because gay people is not as much as people try and act like girl we just scattered all throughout the TV girl we not girl you could probably count 10 gay characters on hello um but I just like the fact that that Cyrus did kill his role on the show and he was just ruthless and I just loved his character. I really did. And I never really thought about it that much my first couple of times watching it. It really just popped in my head like a few seasons. I mean, this is like, I'm watching it again, but I forgot what season I was on this time around. I was like, girl, Cyrus is really like not the stereotypical character for a gay man. And I was like, oh, that's actually kind of cute. Girl, y'all know who one of my come to my two favorite characters on the show are. Bitch, Melly is my favorite character. Cyrus is one of my favorite characters too, just because of what I just told you. But I'm gonna tell y'all the bitch who really, really, even though her parts are not that big, it just goes to show how great of an actress that she actually is. That Sally, bitch, what I tell you, that Sally be acting her ass off. Sally will come on the screen for 30 seconds and body the scene. You be like, this bitch is really good at her craft. Like, I don't think Sally ever got her props. Again, maybe they did, and I just don't remember. But I feel like Sally never got her props for the way that she handled her role. It wasn't this big over. The role wasn't as big as like Olivia's or Melly's or Fitz, right, or Cyrus's. But Sally's role was like every time. I'm gonna tell you, bitch, that Sally used to. One thing I do love about, especially Sally and Cyrus and Melly, girl, them hoes read for blood. Bitch, when Sally told, bitch, I would have popped Sally in her face. When Sally told Cyrus in the Oval Office that she don't judge his homosexual relationship, she said some shit like that to Cyrus. When I tell you Cyrus, Melly, and Cyrus, Melly, and okay, Cyrus, Melly, Sally, and Daddy Pope, girl, them hoes be read, bitch. Them hoes read for filth. Girl, I tell you, they reach deep in their bag, girl, and they say some of the wildest shit to each other. I be like, bitch, them hoes should have got into a fight. We would have got into a fight. Okay, girl, you're not gonna talk to me like that. Bitch. They used to go in on each other. I used to be, girl, when I'll be in my living room cracking up because they really do like go like low. Girl, one of the best reads I heard from Huck, Huck not no reader. Huck just gonna, Huck just gonna, girl, he just gonna slice and dice. Okay, that's his way of reading. Girl, when he when he told Daddy Pope that girl, basically, um, you just be basically you need to be worried about what white boy crawling in between your daughter's legs. I said, wait a minute. Girl. I said, wait a minute, Hug. Hug, no, Hug. Hug told Daddy Pope the girl you need to be worried about what white man. I can't remember the exact words. You need to be worried about what white man crawling in between your daughter's legs. So I think he said white boy. I said, baby. Anyways, y'all. Okay. I'm gone. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.